Hey guys, so today, since we can't all be together face to face, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be doing our math lesson together today. So the first thing that I need you guys to do is I need you to log in, whether you are going to use the Nearpod app that's on your device, or if you can use the link here that says join.nearpod.com. And then you guys are going to type in this code in order to have access to the lesson for us to do a live participation today, so that as we're going through, I can see you guys really engaging in this lesson for today. So before we get started, let's look at what our lesson essential question is for today and what we will be able to answer by the end of this lesson.
Today's essential question is, how can I solve division problems with a remainder using the array and area model? So when we're doing division, we are separating into groups. The remainder means that there is the amount that's left over if it does not equally divide into equal groups. Remember, this is our array, and our area models are what we use for place value when we are multiplying and dividing. So that is what we will be looking at in today's lesson.
So now we're going to go into our fluency practice. So on the next few slides, you're going to see our fluency. So make sure that as we're going through and it stops, that you are doing the activities that are associated with it.
On your personal whiteboards, write this number in standard form.
So using your device, write what that answer is in standard form based off what you saw on the place value chart.
You have 2 10s and 4 1s, so you should have written the number 24. Now, on your personal whiteboards, write this number in standard form.
So now I want you to be able to write what you see on this part of the place value chart in standard form. So how many 10s do you see and how many 1s do you see?
This number in standard form is 53. On the next slide, write what this number would be on your personal whiteboard.
All right, so last but not least, I want you to write what this number would be in standard form based on the place value chart.
And last but not least, what would this number be in standard form?
Good, so you should have this last number written in standard form. You should type it in as we're going through this live. You just type in your answers. All right, so we're going to do a time to climb together today, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to answer these questions that come with your time to climb as part of our fluency. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a word problem together, okay? So you're going to want to make sure that you show your work on the slide using your whiteboard app that comes with your app for Nearpod.
Chandra printed 38 photos to put into her scrapbook. If she can fit 4 photos on each page, how many pages will she use for her photos?
So for our problem, it said that that Chandra had 38 photos. So we're going to have 38 here, okay? Then it says that she has to fit them onto 4 pages. So we're going to divide this into 4 groups. So now what we have to do is we've got to be able to solve this problem to figure out how many photos she can fit on each page and how many pages she's going to need. So we're going to do our long division model here. And we're going to ask ourselves, can I put 4 into 3 evenly? Let's think. No, we cannot. So then let's look at the next. Let's see, how many times can 4 go into 38 without going over? So let's skip count by 4s together to figure that out. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. And if I go to that next one, I'm going to go over and get to 40. So how many times did 4 go into 38 without going over? 9. That is correct. So we're going to put our 9 right up here. Very good. So then we ask ourselves, we have to remember, next part is that we multiply. So what is 9 times 4? 36. Good. So then we're going to subtract 36 from 38. What is 38 minus 36? 2. Great job. What does that 2 represent? Our remainder. Great job. So we have 9 with a remainder of 2. So if we have a remainder, Chandra's going to need an extra page to add those 2 extra photos because we don't want her to leave those photos out. So Chandra is actually not just going to need 9 pages, she will need 10 pages. Great job. We're going to do more work with this as we go through our lesson for today.